Well, hi everyone, or should I say g'day everyone. Special treat for you today. This is really exciting. I'm just in here in our refurbished special effects theatre. So as all the notifications go out, as we do this Facebook Live here, I will just talk about nothing for a minute or so as you all get online. That's what I like to do, as people then come on and watch this. But this is our special effects theatre. We have replaced everything. They basically gutted the entire theatre. So brand new screen, brand new stage, brand new carpet, brand new seats, brand new projectors, lights, the audiovisual equipment, speakers, everything is new. And it's a beautiful theatre, as you can see. And what we're going to do in here, this is at the Creation Museum. We're going to show a 3D program. I'm going to tell you about that at a moment, and we'll show other programs as well. But this is such a special theatre. The seats, that's what makes it 4D, because they will vibrate and poke you and blow air on you and that sort of thing. But I'm going to go over and talk to two of our audiovisual team, and Ben is the head of our audiovisual department. He's a VP in charge of that department, and we have Doug, one of our technicians here. And so Ben, I know this was your vision to do this, and you designed this theatre basically, and it really is phenomenal. I like the fossil pictures down the side and the blue curtains, the blue lights, and the special effects you have in here. It really is a beautiful theatre. So how long has this taken us, other than 2.3 million years?
Way longer than we expected. But, you know, we're really pleased with how it's coming together. The whole team, it's been a work of love, a collaboration. Doug did much of the architectural design, and we had some other creatives who designed the wall elements, and then we have some really talented AV technicians who are doing all the programming. So a lot of this has been in-house. And there's been a lot of work on their part, and we're happy to be in this moment.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of it was done by our own staff inside here. I love the blue lights on the steps that you can see there. But now tell me about this theatre, because it's not like going to a movie theatre where you put on those 3D glasses and at the end you give those 3D glasses back. Now, here they put on special glasses, and they have to give them back at the end because these are expensive glasses, but they're not like the ones that we normally would put on in a theatre, like a movie theatre. So, Doug, can you tell us about these glasses? What makes them special?
Yeah, so these glasses are made by Expand, and they're active glasses, so that means there's a battery in them. And there's an active IR emitter in the back, and those synchronize the glasses to the movie.
IR emitter, infrared? Mm-hmm. And they
Yep.
synchronize what?
They're synchronizing the frames that the projector is spitting out at a certain frame rate, and they match the glasses. The other way is doing a passive glasses, and those don't have batteries, but you have to have a silver screen, which is specific to 3D movies. And if we did that, we couldn't do other presentations in here like we usually do.
Okay, so you had to get these special glasses. So when people use them, they give them back, and what do we do with them then?
We actually have a couple fancy washing machines, so we'll put those in there, and they get washed and sanitized and put back in the racks.
So we must have a lot of these glasses for a day's operation here.
We do. We actually purchased 1,500 of the glasses.
So 1,500 of these. Wow, that is quite incredible. And the projector that we're using, it's not just an ordinary projector?
No, we ended up with a Christie CP4230. It's a 34,000 lumen digital cinema projector. It will do 4K, 3D, pretty much anything we can throw at it. So,
well, would many movie theaters have a projector like that?
They will. Most of the movie theaters will have the exact same projector, maybe a smaller version, not quite as bright. Depends on the size of the screen. The other thing that we have is a cinema server. So if a Christian filmmaker is making a movie and they want to premiere it here, we can actually take the cinema packet and embed it in the projector and play it.
Wow, and I read a little bit about the projector. It's liquid cooled.
It is, yes. It's got a pretty hot lamp that runs. We've got a special exhaust system that actually comes out of the projector, has to get vented out of the building because it's an arc lamp. So
this really is a high-tech theater. So Ben, I'm sure you've been to Disney and Universal and places like this. Would this be as good, as high-tech as anything they do?
This room definitely is, yes. Doug and his team have done an amazing job of speccing out all this equipment, and it's top of the line for sure. And I'm not one that loves 3D, just because visually it kind of bothers me, but I've been truly amazed at this active system and what it does with the show we have in here.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't put the 3D glasses on the camera here and let people see the actual 3D. But I'll tell you what we will do in a moment. We'll actually dim the lights as if we're showing a program and put the beginning of the program on the screen, and it'll be all blurry to people, right? But that'll show you that you need the 3D glasses here. So this is the Creation Museum. So we're going to do a number of shows a day, and it's all part of your entrance fee to the Creation Museum, part of your ticket. So there's no extra charge for it or anything like that. About how much did it cost to refurbish this? Because I know we had a number of supporters who donated to enable this to happen, but the total cost of the refurbishing?
We were very close to $1 million on this.
So it's about $1 million that we spent refurbishing this, and a number of supporters actually financially supported this. And that's what we have to do at the Creation Museum, because, and at the Ark too, and that is that the ticket price pays for daily running maintenance costs. And you know, for instance, this bulb here, what's the bulb of this projector worth? About $1,000, I think.
It's a little more than that.
It's about $1,600.
$1,600 just for one bulb. So that's what people don't realize, and we'll have to replace that how often?
Oh, about every 3 months.
About every 3 months, have to replace the $1,600 bulb. See, there's a lot of costs in running a Creation Museum, and all the other maintenance costs we have, the animatronics that has to get replaced and refurbished and so on. But for new things, we actually raise money by donations from our supporters, and they supported this, and this is going to be phenomenal. Now, the first 3D program we're going to be showing in here, and actually it opens on Friday to the public at the Creation Museum. A lot of people coming to the Creation Museum won't even know that. They'll come here and find, wow, first day that the refurbished Special Effects Theatre is open, and they'll get to see this 3D program. So what 3D program are we showing?
It's called In 6 Days. It's a portion of Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost was the movie that was shown in theaters in America, right?
Yes. Eric Hovind was the one who
Put
was
that
the
together.
creative mind behind that, yeah. And then we established a relationship where after he did his theatrical release, he designed a portion, a 22-minute portion to play in this, only this theater.
And so it plays only in this theater, and it's about a 22-minute portion, you said, and it's basically Genesis 1 animated. That's basically what it is.
That's what it is.
And you have some extra effects?
Yes, yes. We have strobes, we have fans, we have the seat rumbles, air blast from the seat, and back poke.
Oh, there you are. It's going to be interesting. And you're going to produce some other programs in the future as well,
Yeah,
right?
the concept was when we raised the money for this theater to refurbish it, we also raised the money to design a new show. So as soon as we're done here, we're beginning the process of scripting and production on a new show.
So that'll be a second 3D show that we'll have. And as well as a 3D show, and we're sure it'll be popular, when things aren't as busy here, we'll add back in the Men in White program. And that'll be sort of divided into the 3 screens and has the animatronic Wendy on stage, right?
Yes, that's the plan. Initially, we're releasing within 6 days, but then later we'll introduce that back in.
So to try to give people a little bit of a feel, put on your 3D glasses. Now it's going to look blurry, but we're going to dim the lights. See, I love the blue lights down the steps here too. That's a great addition that you guys put in there. We're going to dim the lights and let you get a feel for the theater, and then we'll start the program on the screen. And as we do that, as I said, you'll hear the sound as well.
Please put on your 3D glasses. The show is about to start. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness.
Okay, so
And God called
hopefully you could hear the
light
sound. You saw a little bit of the
day.
strobe lighting, and obviously the image is going to be blurred for you on the screen there. We'll bring the lights back on. But can you imagine Genesis 1 in 3D in this theater? The sound was remarkable. What sort of system do you have for the sound, Doug?
We actually have a QSC Cinema speaker system. So we got 3 screen channels, left, center, and right. And there's a behind the screen. So we have a perforated movie screen.
So this is as good as the big cinemas do.
Right. Yep. Exactly the same system.
That is phenomenal. And we can do lots of other things in this theater as well. It's very versatile. So there we are. It's now, well, not quite open today, right? Today is Wednesday, and it's not open right now. And tomorrow is sort of a test day, right?
Yep.
And then actually the staff of Answers in Genesis are going to come in here Friday morning for the real test.
The first test.
The first test. They'll be the first people to actually see it when it's all ready. I know you're still making some tweaks. I'm actually going to sit down and watch it now. You're going to show me, right?
We are. Yeah.
For the first time, I'm going to see it. I'm going to put my glasses on. Here's my glasses. Can you help me get those on? Okay. There we are. How's that look?
Perfect.
Pretty good?
Yep.
So the battery's on, infrared, it's working.
Yep.
Okay. So we're about to begin, and I do want to thank Eric Hovind and his ministry for allowing us to use it in here in the theater. And of course, you can buy the DVD, Genesis Paradise Lost, in our bookstore.
Yes.
And I believe a lot of people will do that because it's an incredible movie. But this is the 3D animated portion of Genesis 1. So with that, make sure you come visit the Creation Museum now and see our new, it's a 4D theater. It's a 3D program, but the 4D means what?
The atmospheric effects in the room, the seat rumbles, the wind, the strobes.
All of that. Do you think I should wear these all the time?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see little red letters up here with something red. What is that?
The exit sign behind you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, okay, so come and enjoy our 4D theater, brand new 4D theater, and opens Friday to the public for the first time here at the Creation Museum, creationmuseum.org. And if you want to get a copy of the actual DVD of the movie, and you can see the animation in there, it's not 3D, obviously, to show on your TV at home, but it's a wonderful movie, and it's got lots of interviews in there, and deals with the whole creation evolution issue and the book of Genesis. So you can go to our bookstore and be able to get that online. Genesis Paradise Lost is the name of the DVD, and we'll sell it here in the gift store. But come and see the 3D portion of it here in our special effects theater. Have a great day.